Welcome back, traders. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down this live trade that netted me a profit of 4.46% within 23 minutes. Now, I'm going to break it down starting on TradingView, and then we're going to have a look at the live screen recording, okay? So if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Gonzalo Branco. I'm a 21-year-old Forex trader, been trading profitably for the last year and 7 months now, and I've been trading overall for the past 2 years and 10 months. Okay, so let's break it down from A to Z. Okay, so before we get into my 6 entry confirmations, I want to quickly take you through my timeframes. Now, I use the 15-minute time frame in this instance for my directional time frame. I use the 5-minute for my entry, and then I use the 1-minute to build confluence for my directional bias. Okay, so let's break down the first point. Now, the first reasoning for me to want to go long was the fact that we had a gap in the market. Now, a gap in the market occurs when price closes on Friday, then on Saturday or Sunday you have some sort of news that comes out which causes the price to fluctuate and open at a different level on Sunday. Okay, so that's all the gap is, and when a gap occurs, it will disrespect all your price action until the gap is filled, and then it will continue in its preferred direction. Okay, so always note that it will disrespect these key levels, and if the gap does occur, just buy up if you're below it, and obviously if you're above the gap, you want to sell down to fill the gap. Okay, so that was my first reasoning. The second reason was that price had formed this minor structure now, and now in confluence with me knowing that I have to go long. Let me replay it back to that level. Okay, so we had this minor structure, we had a double bottom breaking the neckline into some consolidation, but then it broke out to the upside, and then we had a pullback to the top of the range. Now, I started to look to go long when we had a candle closure with a wick rejection, because to me this is a higher probability of actually succeeding in your preferred direction. Okay, so once it had closed in the top of the range, I then scaled down to the 5-minute and checked what it looked like on the 5-minute, and the 5-minute was pretty interesting because to me it broke this structure high and then pulled back as like a nice breaker retest. So I was now waiting for a 5-minute pullback, okay, because obviously this is on the 1-minute, it's pulling back and now continuing to push up. Okay, we had a nice wick rejection, okay, but no confirmation until we get this candle. Okay, so once this candle had formed, it now gave me a pullback with a nice candle closure with also a nice volume wick rejection, which we get here. Okay, so to me, I'm entering straight away, instant execution. Obviously it has entered me a tiny bit too late and gave me a worse entry this time, but you know, in the last couple of videos I've been getting better entries, so it's only fair that it gives me a couple worse off entries. Okay, so that was a 5-minute, we had a breaker structure, and then we had a pullback confirming to me that it's retested. Okay, so I then scaled down to the 1-minute. Bear in mind I have already entered the trade, and now I'm using the 1-minute just to add to my story. I normally use my confluence time frame before I actually enter, but in this instance I used it before I even after I entered the trade. As you can see here on the 1-minute, I'm already into the trade, and we've broke that structure on this order block, and we had a nice volume candle rejection again off this unmitigated order block. Now, I don't even trade order blocks like that, but I will add in everything for confluence and build to my story to make me comfortable with going long. Okay, so that was another confluence we had. I did forget to write that one down, and then let's see it play out. Okay, so I did suffer probably around 30% drawdown. Oh, let me stop that before it continuates. As we can see, we had a huge push up, and then obviously I took my profit. Now, I know the gap isn't the same, but in IC markets, my gap was here, which obviously if I did hold it all the way, it would have eventually filled anyway. That's enough of me rambling on. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown. Now let's go and get into the screen recording. Okay, so I've just put high broke because to me this is a great sign of continuation and a great sign to be holding the trade, okay? Okay, so I want to quickly just mention this as well. I am now writing that this is a pause and go candle, and they do indicate that there's going to be some strong momentum coming into the market. But let's get back to the recording. Okay, so I've put close now due to IC Markets gap because on my MT4 my broker was showing the gap was way lower, so I did not want to take that risk and go for my trading views gap. Well, nevertheless it still managed to hit, but that was a key takeaway for me to learn from because I didn't actually check where's the gap on my MT4. Okay, so I've learned from it, journaled it, and I will not make that mistake again. Okay, so thank you guys for watching if you have done until now. I'm going to leave another video right above of me catching 8% live, because if you watch this video you're going to enjoy my other videos. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace.